Hey everybody, in this video we're going to be starting our CAD experience and we're going to be using Fusion 360 to model our CO2 car, but the beginning starts with the basics and trying to get this on, software understood. Now, I'm relatively new to this, so hopefully this is all working. Now in here, we're going to go into the 4.1 in our week 4 Fusion 360. There should be an assignment in there. You're going to use the email sent from Autodesk to get access to Fusion 360. That's one thing I haven't been through yet, so we're going to find out how smooth that is. If you're ever using Fusion 360 as the web-based version, you can do that from your Chromebook if you want to play around with this link, or you can also access it from home once we have access. How we're going to do it on our computers is actually we're going to find Fusion 360 from our Windows menu to open it up. So the first thing we're going to do is go down to our computer. We have a window key and we also have a window icon to start our windows. I'm not sure if you can see it from the down piece here, but it looks like a window. If you press the window key, you're going to get this piece to pop up, and then we can search right in here the program that we're looking for. And mine's already popping up over here on the left-hand side, Autodesk Fusion. But we want to go Fusion, and we should be able to see our Autodesk Fusion 360. If we can't see that there, we're going to have to do a search of the Software Center to download it. I'll talk about that in a little bit, though. Ask for help if you're not seeing Fusion. Once again, Software Center, and we'll download that. Anyway, though, clicking into here will get us to open Fusion 360 up. It might have us log in with our password and stuff that we made, hopefully, from the previous email and those kind of things. It may take a little time to get loaded, but we're just going to wait for that to pop up now. I'm going to pause and come back in. All right, I'm back, and I'm going to be honest, there's a little bug that happened there. I had to actually open Fusion twice because the first time I got an error that would not get past it. So now I'm here to the sign-in portion where I should be able to hit sign in. We may have to save this one time, but I think it'll pop us over to our piece, basically saying that this is what you're doing, this is your account, yep, go to the product. Once again, this may take a little bit of time as the first time, but it should get smoother as we're going. As it pops up, you're going to see your workspace coming in, and I'm going to talk about that right away here. Some of you may have the left-hand side open. That comes from up here in top is this little 9 grid. And this left-hand side is kind of like our, place where we find our information as far as our hard drive type piece that way. I'm going to close my document recovery because I must have some stuff before. With that being said, all the things that we make you'll find over here in that data panel. So if yours is not showing up right away, that's how you access that and find things that you had done previously. As you can see, I've already been kind of playing around looking for CO2, or looking to create some CO2 cars. Also, our next project, which is SpongeBob. Just getting started here. So now I'm going to close that panel down so we just get it out of the way. The next thing we have here is a file. In a file, we're going to be going through. Oh, we get to this part. We're just going to hit trust anyway. If that pop-up happens. Hopefully it will for you. Up here on the left-hand side is our file menu, very similar to any of the file menus that happen or that you've experienced before. We can go in here and we can do a new design. We can save our designs from before, but that's where kind of workspace is that way. There's also a little disk save icon here where if you hit save, you'll be forced to name some stuff and put it in a certain location. And we have our undo button and our redo button. We also have our home page. From there, just kind of going over and showing some things. Over here, we have our name. It's making sure that we're signed in. Every once in a while, we'll come into this name and we'll do some preferences changes. I think all of ours right now are going to be okay in this first assignment. At the same time, that's where we can change some of those preferences. If you have any things that, mouse things or whatever it may be that is not the same, we may have to go there to, edit some of those pieces. After that, down below we have this navigation cube, which is going to allow us to, move back and forth and kind of move around. We're going to always start with our front, but we'll get back to that in a little bit. And then over here on the left-hand side, we have some little drop-down menus, and we'll use these to, find some of the stuff and change some of the things that we're trying to do in our workspace. With that being said, the first thing we're going to do here is, we're just going to get started, so we're going to save. Now, to save, it says, first of all, we want to name this, and we're just going to call this document Getting Started. It's going to be kind of our document just to go around and play with. So getting started, I have mine going to this location of 2003. It's a folder. Yours, I think, will be going to the same place every time. I'm not sure if y'all have an option to change that. But we want to call this getting started and hit save. Now, some of you may be seeing a grid space here. I'm not sure why mine's popping up or not popping up, but I'm going to turn my grid layout on. If you see where I'm at down on the bottom of my screen by selecting this little piece right here. This is the grid that we're looking at. You can see it's kind of an ISO view right now. And then over here in the left-hand edge, where we're going to get started right away is in this create menu. All right. If you hit the create menu, there's many things you can create right off the bat down below. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to get into creating sketches. All right. And we're also in the designing workspace right now. Now, with that being said, we're going to hit create sketch to come in and be able to select our plane. So if you go over here, you notice how it's snapping around. I'm going to go over to my navigational cube and I'm going to select the front view. And after I select the front view, I'm going to select that upper right hand corner right where that little square is showing up. All right. Now you can see that we are in, it has like little, I guess, numbers that are around here. We're not sure what we're in right now. If we come over here to the left hand side in our document settings, you'll see that I'm in units millimeters. If yours says inches there, you can select this little icon and change the unit type to millimeters. All right, wherever you're in, if you're in inches or centimeters, change it to millimeters, and after you do that, select set as a default and hit OK. And then you'll be doing those same pieces. Now in here, we're going to start by just, I guess, learning a few of the different tools. All right, and to get started right away, we're going to start with this thing called the rectangle. I'm going to come in and just select the origin or that center space of our green and red axis. Oh, there goes the bell. And I'm just going to slide that up. And I'm not going to even enter any pieces. I'm just going to try to get close to 50-50, and I'm going to drop that down. All right. Now, getting started, this is all we need to do. I want to hit save, so I have this. Place around. User save, this would be version 1 or version 2, depending on what you want to call that. And every once in a while, you can check a milestone there. I'm not sure what those actually do. I'm still learning this part, but we want to hit OK here. You can see that it's updated on the top, getting started. Now we're in version 1, and that might automatically happen also. And we're going to get back in our next video and learn some more tools. Thanks for watching this video. Hope it helps getting started.